Well, we know that Wendy is married because she married in white with a pink sash. That's in the original book. We know that Jane's father bought the nursery from Mr. Darling when Mrs. Darling was dead and forgotten. Really, J.M. Barrie? That's horrible. And we know that he knows about stocks and shares. That's it. That is all we know about him. Unless we go to the drafts. And if we go to the drafts, I always sound like I'm saying drafts, and I hate it. If you go to the drafts, now I'm going to sound like I'm saying drafts. Okay, well, if you go to the drafts, then you will see that... Where was I going with this? I'm not going to the drafts at all. I'm going to the play. I'm going to the play. If you go to the play, The Afterthought, which was in 1908 and never done again, or was designed to be once and never done again, that's when you meet Jane. And Jane says, "I married one of the Lost Boys and he became my papa." So Wendy married one of the Lost Boys. But who? Tootles. Wendy Darling married Tootles. And I'm not just saying this because of Hook. But it does give a new context to it, doesn't it? So, my neighbors are yelling outside. I hope that is not on the video. Okay, one of the Lost Boys, Tootles. And then I finally found it. I finally freaking found it. I finally found the thing that is official, that talks about it existing. I didn't find the thing itself, which is annoying as heck, because I searched the J.M. Barrie archive with, like, the J.M. Barrie database with, like, a fine-tooth comb. And if I have a screenshot of it, I have a screenshot somewhere in one of my, like, 3 phones since then, probably. Because it was 2 or 3 phones. 2? 3. It was my very first smartphone. Or maybe it was the one after that. Because I got a smartphone very, very late. And my smartphone was not exactly a well, like, it's a smartphone, but it's not like an iPhone or anything. I've never had an iPhone. I don't want an iPhone. Those things break if you look at them weird. If you excuse me, my blatant borrowing of the Full House quote about the goldfish dying if you look at them funny. So, Wendy married Tootles. And this is my source. And I believe it because I've seen the other things in it as well. I've seen the J.M. Barrie drafts about Columbines and clowns. I've seen the one about Hook becoming a schoolmaster to torment little boys. All of you, shut up. Yeah. So, it existed. But somebody cut it out. And I don't think that you can get a complete grasp of Peter Pan unless you look at everything. Because when you look at everything, you see the characters more clearly. So, J.M. Barrie picked Tootles. Why did he pick Tootles? Of all of them, why did he pick Tootles? Everyone's like, well, why did you pick him? He's the kindest and gentlest of the Lost Boys. And much more after that. He becomes the de facto leader when Peter's not around. He's the one that Wendy appeals to, not Peter. He's the one who stands up to Hook first, not John or any of the others. He's the one who puts the blame on the mother, but he comes forward first, and don't irritate him unnecessarily had been Wendy's orders. So Tootles came forward and said, I don't think my mother would like it if I would be a pirate, would you? And he never had a mother. Wendy was his only mother he ever had. Beyond being a lost boy, obviously. And Wendy is gentler to him than any of the others. And you can see that in the text. And Tootles has dignity about him now. So yes, Wendy Darling met her husband when he literally knocked her out of the sky with a bow and arrow. How's that for a love story? Oh, and the silliest one of all became a judge. That's what Tootles became when he grew up. And that's in the original book.